Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Gamer and we are returning to Mountain Blade 2, where we are just about to enter a huge battle. So, we have pledged help to King Durthurth, or however you want to pronounce that. So we're going to enter his battle against this Nordic faction over here. So this is a huge battle, over 1,000 people who are going to be involved in that. So yeah, let's see about that. I'm really interested to see how that is going to work out for us. I've absolutely no idea. Anyway, we are going to join in the attack, and we're going to be staying a little bit to the rear of our troops here, because Jesus, just look at this. Okay, so do I have actually some troops?
Infantry! Move!
Okay, so my guys, can you come over here for a second? Maybe get over there.
Forward!
Okay, there are a lot of horses there on the other side, which is not a big surprise. I mean, these are professional armies fighting it out. So this is not a big surprise there. Lots of cavalry there. We're going to mostly stay back because these guys are probably way too tough for my guys.
Move!
Okay, I want my guys pretty much on this hill here. Also, it's extremely hard to say who's friend and who's enemy. You're an enemy, right? Okay, let's actually grab my sword because this is just way too much over here. Also, are my troops over here? Okay, these guys there are enemies. Right, let's... Okay, so over here I think we mostly got my guys, right?
Soldiers! Move!
Where are you? No one else here? You all dead? Okay, there are some enemies over there. Wow, wow. Hardened Bridgens just plonk one arrow into us, and that's fine. Right, okay, interesting. So let's just watch the battle over here as it progresses. Can I actually go to next character or something? So what's the options here about mouse and keyboard once you're down? We are down a lot. I mean, we don't really have enough. Our guys just aren't good enough. So that's backspace, alt, chat, 1, 2, 3, select group. No, that's not it. Inventory, clan, quest, party, no. Resume time, pause time, fast forward, no. Zoom in, toggle, no. View character, backspace, no. Right, oh, that's a lot of wins on their side. You can see the red bar there on the top going down. Oh, but we can at least move around and sort of ghost view this. Still, so this is interesting to see, and it's a massive cluster of troops that are just slaughtering each other. So I think everyone's pretty much on just an attack order. There's basically no tactics to this at all, which might be due to the fact that it's a lot of different lords, and they all... Jesus, this is the amount of the enemy troops there. I mean, it's mostly foot troops, but... Jesus. Yeah, they are holding out on this mountain here. That's interesting. So they do have some tactics over here. They are at least taking the defensive and moving around. And killing our troops pretty well for it, I have to say. You can see a lot of the messages there on the right. No, there you see on the left, that's actually our strategy, I think. Yeah, but you can see the body of the main troops here shifting on their side. Now, this would be a great target for any sort of distance fighting, for any sort of archers. I mean, barely any of these guys do have shields. Some of them do. They're not all that large. But yeah, you can see, well, we are losing a lot of guys over here. I think this is a 3-to-1 ratio or something. Maybe 2-to-1, but you can see we are storming their places now. It's a mess. Wow. And just look at all the dead over here. So I'm guessing we lost a massive number of troops here against these guys. But I do think we have some hope that ultimately our numerical superiority will win the day. I mean, a lot of these guys did just die, so I think at some... Whoa, what was that? Wow, it's actually stuttering a little bit. Well, I mean, it's a 1,000-man battle. Right. But yeah, we've lost easily a third of our troops, if not more. Jesus, did you see that guy fly over there halfway across the screen? He was written down here, I think, somewhere on the hill. Yeah, and as their formation is breaking up, I think they have less and less capabilities as we go ahead. But yeah, the infantry seems to be pretty strong, as is our cavalry. But just our cavalry riding into their formation deeds a lot of damage here and does have a lot of potential to wipe them out. Still, I mean, even though we are still losing an enormous amount of troops here on our side. I mean, these are mostly not directly my warband troops, but a lot of them will be, and that is not nice. I mean, I've spent quite some time to train these guys up. I don't know how many troops are left on their side, but it looks like it's going down. I mean, this is a smaller body of troops than it was before. There seems to be another wave incoming. Look at all the cavalry there in the background. Jesus. Yeah, but our guy, we really need to work a little bit on his physique. He's just such a punching bag. Just like flump, one arrow and he goes down. A lot of these guys seem to be withdrawing. Are they running? They might very well be. I think they are. These guys do not look as though they are fighting to me. They are actually retreating, so it does seem like we are winning over here. And yeah, if you look at the battle results over there, it seems like their guys are losing a lot. So yeah, even though we got knocked down, that's a funny pattern there, we did win the battle over here, but at what cost? Enemy are fleeing, and I think they will be pretty much ridden down here very soon. There we go. So, attacker army, defender army. We've got 200 men left standing. There are 400 men that we killed. He also killed 400. We've got 75 promotion on our side. 200 are dead on our side, and 150 are wounded. He's got 300 dead and 180 wounded. And quite a couple of them routed as well. So where are we? We are over here. Oh, so we only got 1 wounded. That's okay. I would have expected much worse. No, sorry, that's my entire party here. Right, so we've got 8 dead, 2 promotions, 12 wounded. Well, 8 dead is not great. That's a recruit, that's 2 Sea Raiders. Oh, that's just the Wanderer. That is unfortunate. And I think, yeah, you can be killed. Well, that's very unfortunate, actually. So we've got one of our companions killed. Again, you save our necks, Brian. Did we? Did we? Truly, you're one of the best friends. I'm happy to have helped you. I'm really not that sure whether we truly did save you there at all. But we are going to take all of these guys here into our prison, basically. And we're going to recruit them if the chance arises, because they seem to be pretty decent infantry, actually. Yeah, and basically we cannot promote anyone over there. Oh, but you're not dead, actually. You are just taken out. Okay, that's lovely. And we do get quite a bit of things over here, including some pretty good equipment, it seems. So, yeah, actually, this is pretty nice. This is much better than what we're currently wearing. Mail. Yeah, nice. I like it. Then we've got reps. That's not great. Northern Camp. No, none of that is great. We've got a couple of javelins. Don't think we'll need these. An axe. We've got horses, though. So let's compare these horses. This horse is slightly more maneuverable. It's not quite as fast, though. It does have more hit points, but I don't think well, I do want a fast horse there, because we are charging quite typically quite a bit. Then we've got this trotter over here, even slower. And a pony. That's also pretty slow. On the other hand, what are you? You've got the sumpter horse there, and I think basically all of these horses are better. Yeah, let's actually give that horse to you here, the steppe horse. These shoes are not better than yours, and they're pretty much the same as yours. Alright, okay, so we're just going to grab the rest of the stuff here. And actually we might want to check out whether these things are slightly better than what you are currently wearing. Yeah, for example, these things are. Scarf isn't, cap is not. Well, you could get a horse, but I don't think I want to give you one. Cap, no. Scarf, no. Arm regs, yes, these are better. And these are not better. No, all of this is fine then. Good, done. All in all, I think a decent-ish result. We only have 5 people now. Jesus, that's not great. We've got the C-rated chief, who we can't upgrade, because we can't promote you to a proper person. And we've got all of these looters who we can't promote. I mean, you're not costing us a lot, but you know what? I think I'm going to send you away. Because we just can't promote you, so you're sort of a little bit dead weight. So I think that's alright. Yeah, and we've got the healer, so that's fantastic. And let's actually briefly talk to the king over here. See whether he has any news for us. Brian, yes, so what is it? Quick question? No? Something? Alliance? No, that's just going to be a no. No, okay, fine. No direct support there. And it does seem like this castle is now ours, as are these villages there. So let's actually get over there and have a look at these villages, see whether we can do anything over there to help out a little bit. Well, we also got a couple of looters here. You know what? Let's just... Okay, let's go to the village first. Okay, this has been drained. Okay, let's go to the castle then. I do want to find out whether there's anything new over here. Request entry. Go to the Lord's Hall. I don't think anyone is going to be here, but we might as well just ask. Right. Okay, that's a nice hall you've got yourself here. But yeah, it just doesn't seem like anyone's at home. Do you mind if I just go to your Lord's Hall? Sleep in his bed or something? No? Okay, fine. Let's leave. And let's leave over here as well. Okay. Let's get these raiders down there. Oh, look at this village over there. That's looking pretty nice. And we are regaining some of our troops here. That is perfectly lovely. Let's write these guys down. And I'm just going to send my troops in. Just for the promotions. Don't need the looters. But the recruits over here. So the billman, you can actually become a pikeman. Yeah, you look pretty badass. Or you could become... whatever you are. Honestly, I like the pikeman. So let's turn the billman into a pikeman. That's looking fantastic. We've got the C-rated chief, we can't promote you. We can get a billman though, so that's nice. So we're sort of circling these guys around. And then right now we only have 6 crossbowmen. Now I think I want a 7. And you know what, these guys are going to go to footmen. I like it. Done. Yeah, all of this is low value stuff, but still we're going to take it. Right, and then we can go to, well, I think this village is done. It's not burning anymore, so we can at least go into it. No, it's still sort of considered burning. Alright, and we can have a look at these looters over here. Just again trying to bring up our army to a better place. Oh, you can go over these rocks. I didn't think you could. Okay, and surrender or die. Yeah. You can never take us alive. You know what? We're going to join in on this attack. Because our honor does demand it. Okay, so...
Arrow! Forward!
Arrows, you can go a little bit forward. Now, these are just looters. So they shouldn't be too much trouble. But let's see about that. Nice. Good hit there. I think we can actually do without the shield. Let's bring our horse around. Let's accelerate. Let's prime our things. 92 damage there. Lovely. Yeah, but we're losing some health over there. But still, I do think it is worthwhile to bring our troopers up to a little bit more power here. Nice. Good hit on the head there. We are losing some health here, but I think that's all in all alright. Let's come about then. Let's couch our lance. Nice. Another good hit there. So, I'm going to tell my infantry to charge now. Mostly so that we don't need to deal with all of them. Oh, that was a near hit miss there with the arrow. Right, okay, let's come about. Bring you a little bit closer towards our infantry. Another good hit there. And you're now dealing with my infantry there. Fantastic. So, we might just hold off a little bit. Well, sometimes the overhead swing is actually nice as well. Where are you? There. Come on. This is such an easy target. There we go. Okay, there we go. Ooh, this is bloody. Oh well. I'm not creating content for kids. That's for sure. Okay, no promotions here, but still hopefully at least we are gaining some capabilities in a couple of good and important factors there. So let's look at our party here. We've got the Sea Raider Chief. You could be promoted. Now let's hire the Sea Raider. Let's hire this recruit, because why not? Let's hire this Bridget. So you're infantry? Yeah, I think you're infantry. I mean, you do have some javelins or something, but you still do count as infantry. Perfect. And our character? You can do something, but I can't see what. Okay, on riding. Yeah. Plus 6% hit points to horse hits. Yeah, I like it. That's looking good. Right, so we are now pretty much in this territory here. Now, let's see whether we can find... Oh. Someone from the Brotherhood. Now, I don't know why you'd be considered hostile to me. Brotherhood of the Woods. You've got 14 prisoners there. We've got a lot of wounded. Let's see whether we can grab a couple of people from over here at least. To fill up our ranks. Oh, there's a highborn youth. Battanian. I like you. You seem like a good archer. Not you. I think that's it. Done. And let's look at our party here, because I want to find out who you are. Battanian highborn youth. You. You're an archer. Brilliant. I like archers. We basically only have crossbowmen, and crossbowmen have such a low rate of fire, so it's brilliant to see that we've got you there. Also, let's briefly check on all of this stuff. I don't think there's a lot of valuable items here. No, pretty much none. So we might just as well sell all of this. Gain a bit of money. Then from that, yeah, well, why not? And then from that we can buy a couple of things as well. Most importantly, some grain supplies, some cheese. Don't think we're going to buy any heartwood. Can buy some butter. Although I have a feeling that we just sold that. And we're going to get 500 gold. Lovely. Fantastic. Let's leave. Let's try to catch up to these people here, because I want to know just how strong they are and what they are. We are extremely slow at this moment, but I think we are alright over here. Also, I actually need to check out on my party here, because our surgeon, you are part of Group 6. Because I want you to be in the rear. I basically never want to lose you. Right, and look at that. That is very interesting now, because this is a caravan. So you might have a lot of valuable stuff. You've got 20 cavalry though. I think you are a little bit too tough for us. You're Sturgeon, so you are technically considered our enemies there. How about you? So you've got Sapling Sprout, Airborne, Batavian Volunteer, one Highborn Youth. I think we can take on these guys, but I do not want to take on the Caravan. I mean, they're twice our numbers, and I think they're very well trained, usually. But let's check on these guys here. I don't necessarily want to fight at night. Okay, no one here. Let's buy products. Grain, butter, cheese. I think that's fine. These are good things to have. Well, we do have so many wounded troops. 14. They really do need to come into action. Also, I would like to hire a couple of you guys there. 9 range, a lot of infantry. Are you running away from me? Yeah, you are. So you do think that we are stronger. Let's try to catch up with you. I think it's going to take until daylight, basically. I do want to fight you in daylight. Okay, let's attack you. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Sorry, I don't think I know you. I'm Brian. You are passing through our lands without... Okay. You know we are at war. Surrender or die. Yield or fight. Well, expect no mercy. Okay, interesting. But do we want to send in our troops, or do we want to deal with this ourselves? Now, I do think we want to deal with this ourselves. Mostly I'm interested to see just what these troops are. Right, okay.
Archers!
Archers, get up there.
Infantry!
Infantry, get down here.
Footmen! Forward!
Then we can send the cavalry up there. And, oh, we also got you.
Infantry! Forward!
You definitely need to pull back. Okay, so we don't necessarily have the most ranged troops here. And they do have a lot of them, so I'm kind of thinking that they might potentially be up in a bad spot here.
Archers!
Okay, can I get you to be a little bit more like there on the flanks? So you should really... You know what? These guys do have more ranged troops than we have, so they might not actually feel that they do need to attack. They might be waiting for us to attack. And indeed, if I do look at that up there, it does seem a little bit like that. Okay, so they are building sort of a defensive line over there. Well, that's interesting. Okay, let's get our infantry towards over there. Let's get our archers into that little ravine up there.
Infantry!
And let's get our cavalry behind this boulder. There's also their leader up over there on the horse, I think. Don't see them shooting yet. Our troops are making their way into position. Our goal over there is still standing over there. That's okay. Now, are they exchanging fire, I wonder?
Infantry!
Okay, let's get the cavalry up there. Okay, they are attacking. No, they are moving forward.
Footmen! Kill them all! Boom! Attack! Footmen! Charge!
Okay. Let's have everyone charge up. And we are going to ride around a little bit. Mostly to confuse them. Nice. We did some damage over here against their leader. Though I can't see him right now.
You are dead!
Ouch. Yeah, we do need to get out of here. We are just way too weak. But I do think we are making some good progress here. We've mostly defeated all of their troops, it seems. So that's nice. Yeah, and there are a couple of guys fleeing over there. Let's try to catch them. Where are you? There. We are trying to ride them down anyway with our guys here, but if we can get one more guy... Okay, yeah. Fantastic. Good. Right, so we've lost 2 guys. That's unfortunate. Who is that? That's a footman and a pikeman. Ooh, that's unfortunate. We also lost a footman and a recruit wounded. But we've also gotten a couple of promotions here. Crossbowman, swordsman. That's lovely. Good. I like it. I'm also interested to see just what we're going to get from them. Okay, you are my prisoner. So let's take you as a prisoner. I don't know what that does exactly for us. And we have a lot of ranged guys here, so that's fantastic because I do like ranged guys. Now, for promotions. Swordsman, you can become a sergeant. We should have 2 now, don't we? Yeah. Well, one of them is wounded, but that's fine. We've got the Sea Raider Chief. You could be promoted, except you can't. Oh, and then we have proper cavalry over here. Nice. I like it. And another crossbowman being promoted. Lovely. Okay, nevertheless we have also taken some losses over here. Now, these peasants. What could you be promoted to? So we could get you in onto our side. What's that? Can't see that. Just how many troops have we got though? Well, you're basically extremely inexpensive. So you know what? We are just gonna... Since we have freed you, you might be joining our group here. And you can be upgraded to Watchman, which I think will be alright. So yeah, let's take you. I think we do have the capacity, right? So that is 29, yeah, it's less than 50, basically. Okay, fine. And we'll take you on board. And then we've got a lot of stuff over here. So a couple of horses, which is fantastic. This is pretty much exactly the horse that we've got. Excuse me. Is it? Yeah, it is. Right, then we've got the saddle horse over here. You are not really better. Neither is this pony, so that's okay. A hunting bow. Good number of things. Mail mittens, actually, which are much better than our current hand things. Ooh, look at that. Fantastic. Leather gloves. Lots of them, actually. Boots. Layer tunics. Now, none of this is better than what we currently have equipped. But that's okay, because we do have a couple of other people that do need some... Just look at that, man. You're starting to look like a true warrior, actually. So that's fantastic. Yeah, you can definitely get the better gloves over here. So that's nice. Then we've got this... Didn't we have just something that was much better? Yeah, the layered leather tunic. Also looking good. Nice, I like it. Good. This is worse than what you're currently equipped with, so that's okay. Then we've got the cavalry girl over here. These boots are worse. These leather gloves are better than what we currently have. Nice. Looking a little bit weird there with that gap, but that's okay. Pilgrim's hood. Yeah. Everything else though is kind of alright-ish. The boots are okay. And then we've got you, my friend. We're gonna give you the hunting bow here. And potentially some bobbed arrows. So that you can pester the enemy a little bit with that. And I think that's going to be okay. Right. None of the other things here is much better than what you... Yes, it is actually. You are not wearing anything remotely resembling a good armor there. Right. That's all okay. Pilgrim's hood. Okay then. Interesting enough, this is much better than the Pilgrim's hood. Right, okay, fantastic. Good, good. I like to see this. Yeah, I think you'll be doing us a great favor there as an archer, standing a little bit back from the front line. I think that's fantastic. Let's briefly check on the horses here, because I don't know whether these guys might be better. The trot over here. Yeah, it's a little bit slower, and you're not really better. This pony, saddle horse... You're less maneuverable, you're slightly faster, but not really. You are much faster, but not quite as maneuverable. Yeah, I think maneuverable is slightly better for the AI, so that it doesn't get itself punched up quite as hard. Right, let's go into the city, let's see whether we can make a good deal over there for the people that we've got. And for all of the equipment that we've got. So first of all, let's see what you do. You want Ascot for caravan there. We have some other items there. Okay, let's go for the tavern here first, and let's talk to this person and see what your deal is. Right, tell me about yourself. There's another girl. Right. My father was Cataphracts under the authority. He died in battle and it was placed under someone's guardships. There's an error there. He had an eye for my father's estate, modest as it was, and he arranged for me to be married to his cousin, but his carry, I would not marry that man. He was a boor, a drunk. Never there was a night that he did not reek of wine. Never a morning that he did not reek of vomit. But a Cataphract's daughter is not some shit you can marry against her will. I took a horse and rode off. Not the most experienced of warriors, but I cannot go back. I learned that, so... honestly, I don't know what your deal is. Well, I don't know what you are. Are you a healer? Are you a scout? Are you... You just don't seem very competent, honestly. So I'm not going to go for that right now, because I, again, just don't know what your deal is. You could have told me a little bit more what your actual value proposition to my town is. Okay, so let's see about our prisoners here and see whether we can get some guys here to just be sold off. Yeah, so we can sell him off for 400, and I think that's definitely something that I want to do. Now these guys down here, I don't think we need to sell these guys off. I think I want to keep them basically and potentially recruit them into my group. Now for the recruits over here, you're not really great. The soldiers, warriors, brigands, I think you guys are okay. And the warriors are there as well. So yeah, you can go as well, and that's perfectly fine. So yeah, 450 for ransom deal. I like it. Back to the town center and back to trading. So we have a lot of stuff that we do need to dump here. And a lot of valuable stuff as well. We've got a lot of horses also. I think we can keep the horses for now. We're going to probably promote people over time. So I think it's fine if we do keep that. We do have some decent money in our name. So let's also have a look there whether there's any good lands or something for us. Doesn't really look like it though. There's a cap. No, this is just the stuff that we sold. Okay, so really not... Just a couple of javelins, arrows and all of that. Bows, but I don't think we want to go with bows. Could go with a bat shield maybe. But honestly I don't think that's what we need. Reinforced cavalry, small shield. Just how small are we talking? Well, quite a bit smaller. You're less speedy, but you have a lot more hit points. Well, honestly, hit points weren't our problem so far, so I don't think we need that. Neither any of these weapons. So actually I think we are fine over here. We're just going to buy a little bit of grain so that we are still supplied with that, and actually some grapes here because they are relatively cheap. I'm basically going to get a little bit of all of this. Make sure that our people are happy. That does make me happy. Right, there we go. Can we recruit troops over here? None that would interest me, so yeah, we're going to leave over here and that's fine. So, I think some very nice successes over here. We have definitely increased our party here by some very good people. A lot of them are still wounded, especially of the recruits, of the footmen, of the crossbowmen. But I think it's fine. We're going to get there over time. So yeah, that being said, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, especially the big battle in the beginning. And next time around, we are going to travel the lands a bit, try to find the lords that we do need to talk for our quest, and see how that's going to go. Until then, hope to do stay safe and everything. Bye bye.